Joshna, hi. Can you tell me about yourself to the others?
Okay, sure. Hello everyone, this is Jyotsna. I'm a graduate from JNTU, Vijayanagaram in ECE, and I have been preparing for UPSC Civil Service examinations since 2 years around. So I have been here to ask request on request of my sister to answer the questions that she had prepared for me.
Can you tell me about your strength and weakness towards you?
Yes. My strengths being a strong commitment towards the UPSC examination. As far as this examination is concerned, that is a required strength. I'm so glad I had it. And talking about the weakness, my initial days, my discipline was not so good. Like I was not very strong on the timetable and everything. So that was a very lagging factor for me. And the second thing is, I think myself as a weakness is my memory. I can't memorize things so good. So I'm trying to work upon all these weaknesses and make them as strengths using the SWOT analysis.
Can you give me a brief discussion about your hobbies?
Hobbies. Initially, my hobbies were listening to music. That's what makes my mind fresh. So always a feeling. I have a feeling like rejuvenating myself. And hobbies, especially which are useful for the examination, are I like reading magazines.
Okay.
I like reading magazines, and I'm very much into the media just to understand the ongoing events. That I think I consider them to be my hobbies.
Yeah, absolutely. What did you learn from your blunders?
Yes, it's a very good question because you're asking about blunders. These are the ones which need to be given certain prominence. Also, they need to be identified. You should have to work upon it because these are the ones which give us scope of improvement. So when you're working on them, then only you can improve. Yes, I too did a lot of number of blunders, and not understanding the demand of the examination is one of the biggest blunder that everyone, like most of the members preparing for this examination do. You need to understand what UPSC demands, and your preparation should be in a strategical way to fulfill that demand.
Why do you want to join in civil service only? Not other like software or like any core? Why do you want to join in, especially in civil service only?
Yes, it's because I felt initially while looking upon the examination and the outcomes of bureaucrats and all this was what encouraged me a lot. I got inspired from all these people. I felt I should be one amongst them. So for that I've gone through the UPSC examination. This was a time when I have been attending the campus placements as well. While attending the campus placements and going through the job profile of that software jobs, I felt this is not where I get a contentment at the end of the day. My satisfaction lies in something else, and that was when I found the key of UPSC. So then I came to this UPSC journey, quitting all the jobs.
Why do you want to? Why did you leave your first previous job?
Yeah, it's because UPSC was at my forehead, like it's my foremost destination. So that was when I felt like managing the job and preparing for UPSC becomes a tough portion for me. And also that strategy will not work because I'm not so much interested in taking up in a software job.
Okay.
So that was the reason why I quit the job and entered into complete preparation for UPSC.
What did you learn from your blunders and all other mistakes, and how can you recover it?
Yes, mistakes have to be done because you can learn from them. Mistakes have to be done in a way that they're not repeated again. So you need to identify them. You need to, if something you can identify as a mistake, you can identify something as a mistake if you know what is right.
Okay.
Right? So if you know that you're not doing in the right way, you have to next pick up that point. That is how you can just come out of the mistakes.
How hard do you learn from your mistake, and what is the hard work for your civil service?
Yeah, throughout this journey, I give a lot of prominence to the hard work. It's because learning from mistakes and going on to this journey is very much important. There are lots of ups and downs in this journey, but mistakes are the ones which are very degrading factor in this journey. You should never run off to your mistakes. You should always learn them. You should always make them an opportunity to learn. So yes, we can have a lot of scope of understanding and doing a lot of mistakes. And every time you do your mistake, it's very important that you work up hard on that and come out of that and improve yourself. That is what is needed.
Is your ambition is your passion or ambition towards your civil service is ambition or passion?
Yeah. Ambition and passion, yes. As a goal career, this will be my ambition. But what my heart says is a passion.
Okay.
So that was why my passion. I went on to my passion because That was where I would like to clearly demarcate it. So when I had an option of going to the job, like whatever the software or the job that my graduation gave to me, and what this UPSC is, what my passion said was this was not what you want, so quit the job. That was my passion. Yes, it was my passion. But you need a goal, you need a career, right? So you need an ambition to receive it, and you have to work upon it. So that was my UPSC as a bureaucrat. So bureaucracy is my ambition, and quitting all the jobs and going for opting for UPSC is my passion.
Okay. Can you tell me about your blunders? You're writing your exams and you're getting off. How can you can't be sad or anger towards your career or
See, this is when this happens. Obviously, I was also one of the victim of that. But it happens. You need to come out of it very quickly. Yes, you get degraded, you get depressed, you get disappointed out of your results. I have been a failure in this examination for once or twice. Yet you can never leave it because, as you asked, it's a passion.
okay.
Even if that doesn't give you enough fruits, you are ready to work hard, right? Because that being my strength, I can never leave it.
What do you want to do to the people after you join to the civil service?
Yes, what we can do is that, say, we know good schemes coming out
Okay.
by the government, and we also know people suffering a lot. So where is the lakhs coming out? It comes in the administration, good management, and good bureaucracy. When there's a good bureaucracy, the yielding results are very good. So there have been previous instances where the results are too good. So I'd want to be one amongst them, which can help the most people at the most beneficial way.
Thank you, sister, for giving me this advice and valuable time for yours.